The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Quarterback checking off. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. After the laundry marked the field, 1st and 5 for this offense. Looking to throw, it's Beck. Feeling the heat as he lets it go. Makes the grab on the right. Touchdown, Georgia! And once he found open space, the band... Welcome to Athens, Georgia, Sanford Stadium, home to the Georgia Bulldogs, where more than 90,000 have already started to bark loudly. Both teams have been building toward this one for a while, and it is here, a top 5 clash between two powers. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 2nd-ranked team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Georgia about to kick it off to get us underway. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. 1st down here for the offense. Dropping back, it's Howard. Looking down the middle. It's complete. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. Cranking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's 1st down from the 44. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Tackled after picking up the 1st down. The Buckeyes, really the entire state, they pride themselves on toughness. Establishing the ability to run the ball when they want to has always been important here.
Part of that Midwest lifestyle, but when you're Ohio State, you recruit at such a high level. You're going to get great offensive linemen, great running backs, so it's not a surprise that they're usually a physical unit.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Extending the play. Bought a little time. Lets it go. Back open in the middle. Bounced off his feet.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
Quarterback now on the run. Still looking. Lets it fly. A strike downfield. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He's got it and still on his feet. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Ohio State.
I don't know how many people expected this to happen, playing on the road in this environment against a better opponent, but they showed tremendous poise on the opening drive. Nice execution. They score the touchdown. That was big time.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. He'll bring it out. It's Etienne. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the offense on first down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Using his legs, it's Frazier. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28.
And these defensive tackles just eat people. They swallow human beings when you get near them. They're so big, so strong. When those guys, those running backs come in, they just need a mitt. They put 1 mitt on a running back, and he usually falls to the ground just because of their
picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
Wants to throw on first down. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, floated high, and it's intercepted. Really nice focus by this sophomore, and he jumped on his chance to make a play.
You know, as a defensive back, you want to force the quarterback to make plays way outside, towards the sideline. That's a long throw. It requires a lot of arm strength and a lot of touch at the same time. Great job forcing the play out wide, making the big interception.
Quickly out to the tight end. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. They'll throw it on first down. Takes his shot. Makes the grab. They get him out of bounds, but a chunk play to wrap up the first quarter, and this offense will carry momentum into the second. First down to start the drive after the break.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
They'll give it to the back. They stop him right on the edge of the red zone and pick up the 5 to the 20. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to throw, it's Beck. Looking for the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Bulldogs!
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Lining up for the PAT. And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. Offense set on first down. He's going to pass. Throwing right. And that pass intercepted. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. Touchdown, Dogs! What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six. Fielded in the end zone. It's Ballard. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. They're bringing heat. He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety. After getting caught for a safety, they're lined up and ready to kick it off.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Back to pass, it's Beck. Fires it. Makes a connection. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. The offense set for a first down play. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. The give to the back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Well, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Lovett. Touchdown, Georgia! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
The AT unit on the field. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone, it's Ballard. And he winds up right where he would have on the touchback. Goes out of bounds at the 25. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play call.
He's going to fire deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. He's looking to throw. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. To throw, it's Howard. Coming after him. Gets away. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to them.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
Skips away from pressure. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. And the Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Moving away from pressure. Hit as he throws. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
I like the offensive idea here to try to change the launch point of the QB, but you got to do a better job protecting him because guys can't complete passes when they're getting hit.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
You want to end the play quickly, get in the backfield that fast, get to the guy, and get him on the ground. Nice job penetrating right from the snap, getting off the ball so quick.
Fires one high and deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. I understand the desire to keep the ball, but going for it inside your own 40? On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Looking to scramble. Fires downfield. It's caught. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere. Just look at the card, right? That card.
He'll take a shot. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. Now on 2nd down after the incompletion. Looking to throw, it's Howard. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone.
And just got enough of the football there by the defender, breaking on the football, getting his hand on it. He couldn't bat it down, but he got a fingertip on it, tipped that thing away from the receiver, made the big play, saving the touchdown.
On 3rd down, going up top. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Unleashes one deep. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the 1st half.
That's the end of the 1st half. With the score, Georgia 23, Ohio State 7.
The Buckeyes will kick it away to start the 2nd half. He'll bring it out. It's Etienne. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the 1st half. And so this 1st drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him, so I expect more of this.
Snags it down the right side. Hit the afterburners, kid. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And the stomping has commenced.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. Kickoff team has the ball teed up, and they're about ready to go. Coming out with it, it's Ballard. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it. Move on. Play.
And he breaks into the open. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Trying to burn this defensive back. And he's got it inside the 25. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+. The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Now from inside the red zone. Looking to scramble. And not much going on downfield. He'll just get rid of it and live to play another down. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. Looking for more room. At the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Dogs! The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. It is one thing to come up with the interception. No, don't stop there. Turn. Welcome between these hallowed hedges. Sanford Stadium in Athens, Georgia, home to the Georgia Bulldogs. They've had a little chicken, they've had a little drink, and friends, it's time once again to let the big dogs eat. Today, a ranked versus ranked matchup as a couple of top 25 teams get set to go jaw to jaw. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 2nd-ranked team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Georgia likely to kick it deep to get things started. He'll bring it out. It's Henderson. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Line gets set. 1st down. The run from the shotgun. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain.
There's nothing better than opening drive, coming out as an away team. Everybody's got all that excitement, all that energy, and being able to run the football and physically exert yourself to start a football game.
Fires to the wideout. He makes a catch. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Quick completion to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Kept it on the ground last time, bringing up a 2nd down. The give is to Miller. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Bama!
Touchdown, Alabama. Number 26 in the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they capped it off with that thrilling 46-yard run to pay dirt. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Here's the handoff. And he didn't squeeze it, it's loose. And the defense got it. There he goes to the right. Touchdown tie. And the defense doing work. What a play by the defense there. Loose football. Country fumble, pick it up with room, scoop, and score.
No doubt, country versus city. When it's a country fumble, nobody...
Oh, and the extra point is blocked. Picks it up, that's a live ball. The kickoff team just about set to go, and that defense is eager to get back out there after the scoop and score. He'll bring it out. It's Etienne. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Trying to find his man on 1st down. He rifles one deep down the right side. Fires into traffic, intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Couldn't ask for better field position for this offense. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
And the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page on that last play. Timing has got to be so critical, especially when you're throwing to the perimeter of the field. They just didn't have it there.
On the move, it's Haynes. They make the stop, but you can't give up 4 yards a chunk on the ground down in this area of the field. It's at the 18. The Tide trying to pay off this red zone trip. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Makes the catch, it's Miller. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Dances away from the heat. He makes a grab. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Running play to the left here, looking for the end zone. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
All right, nice job, defense. Backs against the wall. You did your job setting up fourth down. Just be careful, though, because this is a team that's shown they can fake field goals. Your guys have to be alert.
It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Fires left. He's got an open man. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Looking for a man. It's Beck. Throws to the wideout. Got his man. Touchdown, Georgia! Reeled it in and just made the house call.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. That makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Pulled it, finds his man on the left. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Alabama 16, Georgia 7.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. On the ground, it's Haynes. Alabama will get the first down.
Really nice run there. Now, listen, you know, modern-day college football, I know it's all about spread offense and throwing the football and going up tempo and scoring quickly, but, man, you think back to Bear Bryant in Alabama, doesn't it always seem like they've always wanted to establish the run game? They have always wanted to be physical. Bear Bryant would have loved this guy in his backfield. With his physical style of running, man, he fits that just perfect.
Line getting set on second down. From the gun, the running back has it. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Third down after the run. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Now improvising. And the pass is intercepted. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. Give to the running back. Breaks the tackle. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Milroe. Moves away as he feels pressure. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on third down from the 43. Quarterback strolling away from heat. He'll pull it down and run. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker.
Yeah, and the QB decided to take it himself. He got a little bit of pressure, you could see, and decided to take off, scramble, and couldn't get the first down. Now it's 4th down decision time. No matter where it is on the field or what the distance is, you know there's a chance. We still might go for it.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position. A first down for the offense. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Going up top on first down. Pocket starts to collapse. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. He's looking to throw. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And he'll just get rid of that one.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes.
And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Georgia lining up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Here comes that Alabama offense. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David, it's sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
Hit the gas, kid, wide open ahead. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Milroe. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Dumps it to the back. He's got it. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. He's looking to throw. Using his legs to buy some time. Lets it go to the end zone. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Trying to set up the screen, and he throws the interception. Inside the 50. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
And how about that play by this defense? Reading the running back, coming out of the backfield, breaking on the football, making the pick, and then walking himself into the end zone for a touchdown.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer.
That makes the score Alabama 16, Georgia 14.
Alabama ready to put a boot to it to start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football, Palmer, out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. On the run, it's Frazier. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. He's going to let it go. And he's got it inside the 20. Touchdown, Dogs! They take the lead with the 6.
And the biggest thing is identifying coverages, right? The quarterback has to line up and see what he's seeing and see those safeties. I know outside with that safety in the middle of the field, I got a chance to attack and attack deep with my speedster, and he does a great job throwing the football out there, and he does the rest with the catch and then striding it into the end zone.
Getting set for the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 5. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish the drive with a 64-yard scoring toss. So much for the touchback. Here he comes. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Back to throw, it's Milroe. He tries to take the top off. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Couldn't make the connection on first down. Now here on second. He's looking to throw. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And that pass is intercepted.
When you get that quarterback and he starts to...
Few places are richer in tradition, more steeped in nostalgia than this old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, and the scarlet and gray have this place rocking already. Today we have 2 of college football's elite meeting force with force in a battle of top 5 teams as 2 squads square off looking to hit their stride. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 4th-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Buckeyes will get us started with the opening kickoff. Fielded in the end zone. It's Etienne. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. First down for this offense. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. They'll leave it with him. Hard running there. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up, you can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to throw, it's Beck. He fires one deep down the right side. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. And how about taking a big chunk out of this defense on the opening drive?
And with the speed they have on the perimeter, Reese, no doubt, they want to come out here and test this secondary, test these DBs, and they know they've got the QB with the arm talent to get the ball there. That's a great start for this offense.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
From the gun, the ground game. And those hairy dogs taking a bite out of another first down.
You don't usually find Georgia teams that complicate things. They know who they are, and it starts with running the football, establishing the line of scrimmage. That's what the dogs do.
Looking to go up top on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll mark him down right there, but it is a big play, and they'll move the chains.
I'll tell you what, that's great execution between the QB and receiver. They look like they could execute that throw in their sleep. Quarterback took his steps, threw it on time. Great route by the receiver. Nice job securing the catch.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Georgia comes quickly to the line. He's looking for an open man on second down. Fires to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
You simply don't see that very often. A quarterback of this guy's caliber missing a guy wide open in the end zone. He makes those throws in his sleep.
The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage, so everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Field goal is good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
I know one thing this head coach does every week is he challenges his guys to start fast. And it's so important today, playing on the road in this kind of environment. You saw a nice drive. They didn't get the touchdown they would have loved, but still, kicking that field goal and taking this early lead, that's a statement for the visiting team.
The offense lining up for a first down play. On the ground, it's Henderson. Out across the 30, mark down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Fires to the big fella.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
He's going to take off. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. The Buckeyes will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Still looking, on the move. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. To the air, it's Howard. Going over the top. And that will fall incomplete as we have played 1 quarter, a quarter in which they tried to wrap it up with a huge play.
Georgia 3, Ohio State 0.
2nd down here as they go back to work after the break. Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. The corners are walked up tight, keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. The Buckeyes racing to the line in the hurry-up. They go right back to this guy on 2nd and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Fielded in the end zone, it's Bell. Slips through the line. Just an outstanding return there and really sets up his offense nicely. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. The give to the running back from the shotgun. At the 45 on his way. Oh, look out. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed them for the big play in the running game. One snap, one touchdown. The kickoff team takes the field to boot this one away. The returner's going to try to see what he... And he loses the ball deep in his own end. Almost a disaster on that return. They jump on it and they'll maintain possession. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Looking to throw, it's Howard. Takes a hit as he fires. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10.
That makes the score. Georgia, 17.
They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it.
Take this one away.
He'll bring it out. It's Ballard. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get...
He wants to go deep. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
You know the saying, no risk it, no biscuit. If you want big plays on offense, you've got to be able to take shots. They didn't hit that one, but moving ahead in the second half, expect this offense to keep dialing them up.
He'll take another shot here. Reels it in down the left side. Nothing but green ahead. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Quick strike complete. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. And the Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry up. Snap in the shotgun. Looking to buy time. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Coming out with it, it's Bell. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. We're ready to get another another look at this Bulldog offense. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking for a crease. It's Frazier. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
You see all this movement in football now, all the stem in the defensive line. They're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt, continue to...
He's got it inside the 25. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Trying to get to it.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Gets it out fast. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Safe completion on the screen. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Dropping back, it's Beck. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Dogs!
Georgia, number 5, with the grab and the score.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. So a drive there of 82 yards, and the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. It's Ballard. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Georgia 24, Ohio State 14.
Ready to get things going here in the second half as Georgia about to kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Ballard. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
Not sure exactly what went haywire there, but the timing was just off.
And that's your job as a defense, right? You got to find a way to disrupt the timing and jam wide receivers or get to the quarterback and make him feel uncomfortable, but you can't let that timing be easy and effortless. Nice job by the defense.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Pressure coming. Stands in and takes the hit. And the pass hits, picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's at